I know I ain't always been the best father. Fact is, I really haven't been one at all. But I want to be. God's truth, I do. And the way I figure it, the best way to do that is just to dive in head first. I can't go back and change what I did. Probably can't convince you that there was a good reason for it. All I can do is to try to do what I ought to have been doing from the start. If you'll let me. Well, since you ain't turned tail on me, I'll take it that you're at least willing to hear me out. May not seem so, but I ain't a complete fool. I've lived a full life, and I've learned some things along the way. I want to share some of that with you. It won't make up for the years I ain't been around to teach you things proper, but it's a start. What I want to share with you is a set of basic rules. Rules for being a more decent man. Now, before you go objecting, I don't claim to be the perfect exemplar of these rules, and I haven't always kept them myself. Nevertheless, they're solid and dependable. They'll do you good if you follow them. Might even help you steer clear of a few pitfalls that your old man fell victim to. At least that's my hope. Now, I ain't one for speeches, so I'll just get to the point. In no particular order, and in not so flowery terms, here are a few basic rules for becoming a better man.
It's so far away. It's so far away.
Rule number 1, don't waste energy on excuses. They're pointless. Even if your excuses are valid, they won't change your situation. Only actions can do that, so if you're fixing to improve anything, focus on what you can do, not what was done to you. It's the only way to move forward. Rule number 2, accept and take responsibility for your flaws. Don't run from them. Take ownership for them and work day by day to improve them. Don't pretend you're something you're not. Be humble. Accept where you are so you can get where you're going. Once you've accepted and taken ownership for your shortcomings, no one can use them against you. Rule number 3. The goal of life is not to live a life without discomfort. That just ain't possible. The goal of life is to make your discomfort count for something, to give it purpose. You do that by picking a mission in life and pursuing it. When you're on mission, there is purpose in your pain. A man can live a damn good life when his pain actually counts for something. So, son, whatever you do, make your pain count. Rule number 4, never take revenge on a woman who breaks your heart. As much as it hurts, that woman did one good thing for you. She gave you knowledge, taught you a lesson you aren't likely to forget. One which, if you apply it, will make you a permanently better man for the rest of your living days. The truth is, taking revenge on her would just give the woman more power over you than she has a right to. It ain't never worth it. Take the lesson, son. Apply it. Ride on. And don't ever look back. Believe me when I say you'll be glad that you did. Rule number 5. Safety is an illusion. Like it or not, life comes with risk. Now you can take your own risks, or let others decide them for you, but risk will always be a part of the game. So the way I figure it, if risk is inevitable, best to face it on your own terms. Rule number 6, be wary of the herd. In nature, the herd is usually running from danger. Humans are different. When we run in herds, it's usually towards danger, so be mindful. If you never depart from the herd, you'll always be following someone else's path. Have the courage to change direction and challenge the status quo when things just don't add up.
Just to feel alive again.
Rule number 7, and this will be my last one for today. Work with what you've got. Life ain't always fair, and it ain't likely to be anytime soon. All a man can do, in the end, is work with what he's been given. All he can do is tend to the things that are up to him. No matter the situation, no matter the challenge, there's always some good and noble work to be done. Work that you can do regardless of what's happening around you. So be about your work and make peace with the rest. If you do, you'll keep your mind calm and your hands busy. And if you're diligent enough, you might even make things a little better. Jack, my son, I love you, and I want good for you. I do. Follow these rules, apply them well, and God willing, you'll be on the path to becoming a much better man than me. At least that's my hope. In any case, you get some rest now. We'll talk more in the morning.
Just to feel alive again. Pushing forward through the night. Aching chest and blood recite. Aching chest and blood.